What has social distancing done to friendships? 01/6 What has social distancing done to friendships? 5 people share their lockdown experience. Whenever you think of bonding with someone, it's always about spending time with some physically rather than socializing online. And ever since the lockdown has been imposed, meeting anybody outside of your family means putting yourself and the other person at health risk. This has led to many people missing their friends all the more. For that very reason, internet has been a big savior in these tough times, as it allows people to stay connected on various platforms. So, has social distancing really brought people closer to their friends? We asked a few people around the country about their experience, and this is what they had to say. By Dwani Vora. 02/6 A meal a week ritual. Sonia Kobda from Indore says, this pandemic has made me feel more emotions than any other year has. And being a very expressive person, I always end up talking about how I feel with my best friends. Ever since my 2 best friends and I started calling each other more often during this lockdown, it made us start a meal a week ritual. Food is something that brings us together, and coincidentally, the 3 of us really enjoy cooking. So what we did was that we decided on sharing recipes on our group, and we meted up making those every week, and we shared a meal together on a video call. We ate, we talked about life updates, we laughed, we sang, and overall felt closer in this lockdown phase. 03/6 Friendship needs effort. Rashi Jain from Ahmedabad says, my best friend and I grew apart during this lockdown because we started having troubles giving each other quality time. We used to be able to spend a lot of time together before the pandemic. But it all went in vain once I started struggling managing house chores and working extra hours for work. At the end of the day, I used to be too exhausted to call or even text my best friend. A few months passed by and I realized that I can't let this lockdown take away my friendship. And so I started making effort to bond with my best friend again. Of course, she's way too mad at me for being this distant from her all this while. But I'm not going to give up. I guess she will come around sooner or later. 04/6 Movie Nights. Malav Shah from Mumbai expressed, it's really been a few tough months for me because I haven't been able to step out and even meet my friends who stay nearby. After a point, it just gets all gloomy and boring and it's no news. So my best friend who stays a little farther from me and I decided to watch a movie every single night post-dinner time. Of course, we had a few nights where we just called each other and spoke at length about things here and there. But mostly, we caught up on Netflix Party, Amazon Prime, and even Hotstar for our daily movies. This actually made us spend a lot of good times together, discovering old and new movies and enjoying each other's company over a video call. 05/6 Checking on each other. Himansh Ahuja from Delhi said, my friends and I kept cribbing about how we don't get to hang out with each other due to this lockdown that just doesn't seem to end. A few weeks at the start we still held on together and caught up on calls, texts and video calls. But a couple of months later, we all gradually lost touch and got busy with our house chores and other things. Soon I realized that this can't be it. I can't lose my friends over social distancing. And so, I started calling them and texting them like before. I kept being constant at it, and in no time, we all started to give each other some weekly updates all over again. I guess, friendships don't need high maintenance. Just checking on each other and being there for one another has made us feel closer during this lockdown. 06/6 Virtual Partying. Riya Shah from Pune shared, this lockdown has been quite an insightful time for my friends and me. It's definitely brought us closer to each other. We used to party a lot together before the pandemic. But even social distancing hasn't stopped us from partying together. What we do is that we decide on a weekend night, order food for each other from our favorite eatery, pour in a glass of wine and sit on a Zoom call to play some music, dance to it, sip on some wine and eat our meals together. It's such a fun time that we've been having. We actually look forward to each weekend, and honestly, this excitement makes us get through a whole week. Let me know, what do you think? Looking forward to your comments.